Hi Philip, thank you for agreeing to answer questions from Facebook.com ATP World Tour fans. The first question comes from Fabian Majers. He asked, what has been the happiest moment in your tennis career so far?
Well, it's pretty tough. I mean, career is pretty long already, but I think my first experience to play maybe Federer on the center court in Slam, that was something really really nice. Or another thing, maybe to win the first title was also something very special.
Colin Spire asks, how do you keep your fitness regime while travelling on the tour? You know, how do you keep in good shape?
Yeah, it's pretty tough actually. I think most of the players you make sometimes off of the tournament of traveling, and then yeah you work harder on the fitness and on the tennis, because it's pretty tough to run or get really good fitness on the tournament. So everything is based by good schedule of practice weeks.
Sure. A lot of fans have asked, obviously you won the Jerry Webber Open in Halle on Sunday. How special was it to win, you know, a title in your home country?
It was really amazing because yeah, the beginning of the year I didn't win too many matches, so yeah, it was just a great time to win a tournament. Actually, it's not going to happen so often in the tennis life, so it's very special, especially also winning in Germany with all the support of the spectators and the sponsors, and I think or I hope it's good for German tennis as well.
Does that have a very good effect on you going into a Grand Slam, which is on grass as well?
Well, it's always tough to say. I mean, I hope for sure, but I think it's the best preparation. Didn't lose one match on grass. Have 1 week of rest to recover all parts of my body, and it has to be the best preparation. But you know, it's a new tournament, the new guys playing there like Rafa and Roger, and everything depends on the draw, how far I can go, I think, in the tournament.
Sure. Alan Benjamin Riddick asks, who is your toughest opponent? Who do you consider?
I think it's always a few. I think Rafa on clay is horrible to play with his lefty spin and my one-handed backhand, so I really hate, and he's very physical always against him. On the other hand is maybe Ivo Karlovic, which is a great server, and you don't get really a good rhythm, I would say, and he's really tough to play. You know, you have to. It's almost impossible to break him, and you have to go in the tiebreaker, and there's always 1-2 shots, maybe depending of a whole match. So it's gonna be yeah, him as well, and who else? It's yeah, I have one opponent I lost quite a few times. It's Igor Andreev, so I don't want to see him on the other side.
Now a couple of questions from left field. Courtney Massey asked, do you sing in the shower?
No, I think I have a terrible voice. I don't even know if I ever once sing a song, and maybe I never, no.
Okay, and the second question is, if you were stranded on an island and could only have 3 things, what would they be?
I think for sure a Swiss Army knife, then my girlfriend, so I'm not so lonely, and it's always better to be together, and maybe the stones you can make fire, so I think can provide everything then on the island.
Sure. Davey Barnes asks, you've been on the ATP World Tour for 10 years now. Who's the best player that you've come up against in that time?
Ooh, it's of course I think there are 2 names. I think Roger and Rafa. I think they're really a little bit more special maybe than everybody else. I think even Djokovic is playing a fantastic year so far, but I think these 2 guys, I mean, how many titles they won together in the last years I played, I mean, it's like, I don't know, it's 27 Grand Slam titles, so it's amazing what they did.
Yeah, and finally, lots of fans have asked, do you feel as if you're playing your best tennis right now?
Honestly, I think last week I played one of my best tennis so far in the tournament. Um, if I remember the whole week, I mean, since the second round I didn't got one break point against me. I never went over deuce when I served. I always, every match I won then in two sets. I mean, what else could I ask for? I mean, I think the statistics and the matches I played, there were nothing wrong, so it's I think the perfect week.
Thank you very much, Philip Kohlschreiber.
Thanks.